嘅互動嘉賓有 Father Sirico 喺度，咁佢亦都係Jimmy 黎智英先生嘅一位好朋友。Father Sirico, it's a pleasure to have you appearing at the Kingdom Hour of my program. I guess the majority of the interview will be conducted in English with some translation in Cantonese.
That's right.
in case people are not clear about what we are saying. Now, I understand a few months ago you were at the West Kowloon Court. You went all the way from the U.S. to see Jimmy's trial.
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew that I would be there one day, and it was the sole purpose of my trip to Asia.
Right. And I also understand on that day, like any typical Jimmy Lai's trial, there were a lot of police undercover and whatnot.
Yes, of course, I didn't know the undercover, but I saw a large police presence around the West Kowloon
District Court. Yeah.
And then was admitted through the security, through the paparazzi that are in the front of the building. And I was given a ticket with a number on it, and I waited, and I was admitted. Ended up being in the front row with the family. I didn't realize. And I saw Teresa, who I have known for many years, and the family. And she didn't know I was going to be there. I had no contact with anyone there. And
because you're one of the foreign forces, if they can play nasty, right?
yes, and obviously they are, because that's exactly what's going on. And I saw Jimmy in the docket behind glass with his security guards. He saw Teresa and greeted Teresa, and then he saw me, and I could see he was surprised, and he greeted me, and then I just made the sign of the cross to him, and we both cried.
Right. And obviously you saw the young daughter Claire as well?
Yes, she's a lawyer now. I remember when she was a little girl.
Yes.
And she's on the legal team.
Right. How did you first meet Jimmy? Was it through his conversion into the Catholic faith?
It was just after his conversion. I was invited by Bill McGurn, who was then the editor of the Asian Wall Street Journal.
Yes.
And he said, I think you would like to meet Jimmy, and he would like to meet you, because a priest who's interested in free market economics is an unusual thing. So we met in a lovely restaurant. Also, the nuncio for much of Asia at that time was there, who is now a cardinal in Rome. And we just hit it off. We became friends, good friends.
Yes. Now, I understand also since Jimmy's detainment has been more than 3 years now, a documentary was produced that got a worldwide audience almost, go viral, the Hong Kong.
Yes.
Was it your idea to produce this documentary? And I play many times in the US and also in Canada, especially.
Good. Thank you for doing that. Yes, I mean, you know, when a friend is arrested, you think, what can I do to be of help? And our institute, the Acton Institute, had produced a number of documentaries. In fact, maybe almost 20 years ago, we had a documentary on entrepreneurship, and Jimmy was one of the people featured in it.
Right.
So I said, let's do a documentary on Hong Kong, the broader battle for freedom in Hong Kong and in China, and focus it through the lens of Jimmy Lai, because his story tells the story of all of the other political prisoners. And so that's what we did. And it has been viewed now on YouTube. It's available in Cantonese and in Mandarin and in other languages over 4 million times with all of the language groupings.
Yeah. And we do it at the World Hong Kong Forum since my own exile, so to speak. So we will continuously do that to get the Jimmy Lai story out.
It's a moving story,
Yes.
you know, the way it's portrayed, and you see the sincerity of the man.
Yeah.
And we have in that a number of the people, the former governor of the island, who
Chris
spoke,
Patten.
Chris Patten spoke, and a number of other people, including clips from Jimmy in the past,
Yes.
and Bill McGurn, who's his godfather.
Now, you and Jimmy Lai are around the same age. He is 76 now.
I'm 73.
73. And most people think that this is a sham trial, kangaroo court, and all that. And inside China, 100% of those who are alleged to be in violation of the so-called national security law, they were convicted.
Yes. Now, how is that a trial? I mean, why even bother with a trial if 100% are convicted?
Yeah.
Why not just put them in jail and go through? That's why it's a sham trial.
Yeah.
It's not real. Everybody knows the outcome of this thing.